Hey, what's up? This is SpiderPrime1 back again with another Transformers video review. Alright, this is going to be the first of probably only a few of the Transformers Age of Extinction reviews, because I don't really plan on getting too many of the figures. I have 3 already, and I'm looking to maybe get 2, maybe 3 more. Just because money is tight and there's only a few that actually look good out there. So, first off, we have the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. This is the Hasbro American release version, where it's got the blue feet and blue fists. And this actually is my favorite version of Optimus from all the movie versions. I'm not too big a fan of his upgraded form in the movie. Like I say, I prefer this one. Not just because it's a G1 throwback, but just because this one's way more fun to transform. And just from all the videos I've seen of the other Optimus, it just looks like they just can't get him right. Like they can't do a good enough job. So, first off, let's talk about his weapon, which is a rifle that looks pretty familiar if you've seen the third movie, Dark of the Moon, and it's got 2 little tabs on either side of the back handle piece, because they have reversed engineered this gun to be backwards compatible with Dark of the Moon Megatron, who has slots in his hand. So that way you can have Megatron hold his gun. And then it's got the tabs, or the posts on the side here, so that it can fit in Megatron's back. And then that way it can stick out over his shoulder. And then he can just reach back and act like he's going to grab it. So I think that's pretty cool. And then it can fire a little missile. The trigger is a hairpin trigger. Like, it doesn't take much to fire it. And the bullet went over here. So, now on to transformation. We start by folding the one smokestack down, and then we fold out these panels here just to get them ready for later. I also like to start just by folding the legs out. Just getting that done and ready. And then we come over here and we lift the front of the truck up, and we'll just leave it there for a second. And then we will separate the sides of the truck from the front of the truck, and this piece kind of explodes out forward, and then you flip that part forward so that there's 2 smokestacks right here. Then we'll just bring that down, and then we'll come up here and we will pull out the arms and then pass the head and chest piece through them, and then bring them out this way. And then we will fold the legs down just to get him out of the way here. Nope, I can't do that. Gotta fold the sides out first. So we'll flip the side and the arm all the way around. And then flip the side and the arm all the way around. Then we can bring the legs down. And then pull the flaps forward. And this is as far as they go, so you can pull them all the way forward so that it looks fine. And then up here, you want to bring the head and chest piece down all the way. Bring the head and neck forward. And then this piece comes up around the back and sits right here. And then the tabs that are on the top piece fit into slots that are in the side of the truck. And then you close the window in, and then you fold these pieces down on the side. And then adjust it so he can stand normally. And there we have Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, which, as you can see, has really good light piping. He may have clear eyes, but it's still really good light piping. And then he can hold his gun by the post under here. So he can hold his gun there. There isn't really anywhere to store his gun in robot mode. He just has to hold it. But, so yeah, he's got a ball-jointed head that can turn 360. And then his neck is on a forward and back joint. So he has a pretty good range of motion. Ratcheting shoulder. This is as far down, this is as far out, and then it can turn all the way around, and then you can see the ratchets in there. And then he's got a bicep swivel. And then he can bend under his elbow, so you can straighten his arm out, but it kind of breaks the look of having the flat arm. So unless you want him to have permanently bent arms, you can just go ahead and straighten his arm and then just have it look like that. And then he has a waist. Mine's a little stiff, turning in one direction. That's as far as it wants to go that way, and that's as far as it wants to go that way. And I'm not going to force it because I don't want to break it. And then his legs have the full articulation. And then fold the tire out so that his leg can go out, and it doesn't really break the look of the leg. His knees can go that far back. And then he has not much of an inward tilt on his foot, but it can tilt outward. And then it's got a pretty good ankle joint, mostly due to transformation, but it still functions as an ankle. So yeah, that is Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. One of the best Optimus Prime figures, I think, that are out there. I would rate this with the Deluxe Armada Optimus Prime, the Classics Deluxe Optimus Prime, even though that one had the silly spin gimmick. But yeah, so highly recommended. I know this thing is still clogging shelves with Grimlock, because once everybody bought it, all the surplus stuff is just still sitting there. So yeah, I say he's definitely worth picking up. So I'm Spider Prime 1, this is Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, and I'll be back with another review pretty soon, but until then, I'm signing off.